Welcome to Stay Brainy, Stay Curious. Today, we'll tackle 5 riddles from our shorts, give you much anticipated answers, and explain the reasoning behind them. Let's go to our channel Stay Brainy, Stay Curious. Click on Shorts and you'll find a plethora of fun riddles and puzzles. First on our list, the farmer, the wolf, and the sheep. This is how the riddle goes. The farmer went to the market and bought a wolf, a sheep, and a cabbage. To get home, he needs to cross the river by boat, but can only bring himself and one other item at a time, otherwise the boat will sink. If he leaves the wolf with the sheep unattended, the wolf will eat the sheep. If he leaves the sheep with the cabbage unattended, the sheep will eat the cabbage. How can the farmer cross the river with all his belongings without any casualties? Remember about the 2 important caveats. The farmer cannot leave the wolf with the sheep unattended because the wolf will eat the sheep. He also cannot leave the sheep with the cabbage unattended because the sheep will eat the cabbage. Oh, and no, the wolf cannot swim, you cannot throw the cabbage across the river, and only a human, meaning the farmer, can operate the boat. Can you figure it out? So, let's give this a try. Let's bring the wolf over first. Well, this is not going to work. You've just left the sheep with the cabbage, which the sheep will eat. Do-over. Let's bring the cabbage over first. Well, this is not going to work either because the wolf will eat the sheep as they've been left unattended. Third time's the charm. Let's bring the sheep over. Okay, this works. Now, the farmer will go back and grab another item. But which one? Shall we try bringing the wolf over? Okay, but what now? If you leave the wolf with the sheep to go back for the cabbage, the wolf will eat the sheep. Nope, that won't work. Back to where the wolf and the sheep are already on the other side of the river. Let's think. What if we leave the wolf and take the sheep back with us to get the cabbage? Oh, this looks promising. Now, let's bring the cabbage over to the wolf's side. So far, so good. All we have to do now is go back, grab the sheep, and everyone is on the other side of the river. You've solved it! Next, we'll look at this wonky math. I add 6 to 11 and get 5. Why is this correct? Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. It's a clock! How, you ask? Well, if you add 6 hours to 11 o'clock, you'll get 5 o'clock. It's a tricky one. This will be the most difficult puzzle, as it is math, and well, not a lot of people like math. What's the correct answer to this equation? Take your time, brush up on your mental math skills, and let's see what you come up with. Let's solve it, shall we? A lot of people got this question wrong because they misunderstood the rules for the order of operations. If you live in the UK, you might know this rule as BIDMAS or BODMAS, which stands for brackets, indices, or orders, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. If you live in the United States, you might know this rule as PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. I want you to remember this. Division and multiplication are done in order from left to right. Addition and subtraction are also done in order from left to right. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that multiplication comes before division. That is not true. Just compare Bidmas to PEMDAS. Notice that the M for multiplication and the D for division are actually reversed in each version. That is because they are of equal importance and should be solved from left to right. If multiplication did indeed come before division, then everyone following the UK method would have failed math. So, knowing the basic rules, let's solve this problem. No parentheses or exponents, so we move straight on to multiplication and division. We'll do multiplication first. 9 times 9 times 9. That's a little bit of math there, but it's basically 81 times 9, which equals 729. Next, we solve the division. 9 divided by 9 equals 1. So now we have 9 plus 729 plus 1 plus 9. Since it's all addition now, nothing else takes priority. I'll solve 729 plus 9 first, which gives us 738. And again, because it's all addition, we can solve it whichever order we want. So I'll make it easier for myself, add the 1 to 9, that makes 10. 738 plus 10 equals 748. And that's the correct answer. Here's a cheeky little riddle. I am an odd number. Take away a letter and I become even. What number am I? Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. The answer is 7. 7 is an odd number. And if you take the letter S away from 7, you'll be left with even. Cheeky, right? Let's end on a cute note. This short was posted on Valentine's Day, and we thought a little Rebus could help even the biggest geeks get out of their comfort zone. If you don't know what a rebus is, it's basically a puzzle in which words are represented by combinations of pictures and individual letters. Can you figure out what this rebus says? Let's see. We've got a head, a fraction bar, and some high heels. If we read this like a fraction, we'll get head over heels. In this image, the arrow points inside the gray area. The word could be inside, into, in. Here's a beating heart. What could it represent? A heart, of course. A beating heart. Perhaps love? What do we see here? A witch on the broom. But the C is crossed out. Which, without the C, leaves you with. And finally, a finger pointing at you. So, do you know what the rebus represents? Well, of course, it's head over heels in love with you. Happy Valentine's Day. And next time, if you have a crush, perhaps send them this rebus. It's subtle, but it sure will get your message across. That's all for today, everyone. I hope you learned something new. I hope you had fun, and I hope you always stay curious. Don't forget to subscribe for more riddles and puzzles. See you next time.